Good boy. Sneeze. 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 Good boy. Sneeze. 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 Good boy. There you go. There you go. Hey, everybody. Good to see you again. Pastor Andrew here with Izzy. And as you can see, I've just been teaching Izzy how to sneeze when I tell him to. Took quite a while before I turned the camera on, so that's okay. Great to see you, and particularly everyone in lockdown. I hope you're doing really well. I wanted to show you that little trick that I've got for Izzy, who sneezes sometimes when I tell him to, just by a click and a bit of a treat. Because it reminds me about we often learn by the way that we copy people, don't we? Izzy didn't first learn to sneeze just by me telling him to do that. Izzy first learnt to sneeze when we would sneeze, and he obviously thought it's funny, so he copied us. And then I thought I'd make a training trick out of that. So now I give him something that he likes, like a bit of almond or a sunflower seed, and I used a clicker to get him going too, to teach him how to do that. And it reminded me a bit, every time that I get Izzy to do that, it reminds me about how we all learn by copying people, don't we? Who do we learn by copying? I wonder if you can think of some people. One lot of people that we learn by copying is our mums and dads, and that's a good thing. Although I know as a dad, sometimes we mums and dads got to be a bit careful about what our children do learn. We can learn by copying our teachers. We can learn by copying people on TV or the internet, and lots of other people too. And sometimes that's a good thing, and sometimes that is a bad thing. The Bible reading that is one of our readings for church this Sunday is from Ephesians chapter 4 and 5, and it really talks a lot about how we can copy God. And then I had to think, I wonder how that looks. What does that mean to copy God? And I thought, well, how do we know what God is? And by knowing about God, we look at Jesus. So when we look at Jesus, we learn about who God is, don't we? And what do we know about Jesus? What are some things you can tell me about Jesus? Yep, Jesus is forgiving. What else is? What's Jesus? Really? Yep, Jesus is kind. What else is? Okay, Jesus is understanding. What else? Yeah, that's a good point. And Jesus accepts everybody. You've been listening in really well. Good boy, good boy. And so Jesus does all of those things for us. And so now we can think about how in our lives we can be copying Jesus in all of those ways. But I wonder, do we always do that perfectly? I'm going to try again here with Izzy, and I'll put my hand in my pocket, and he thinks it's going to happen again. Can we do a follow-up, Iz? Please don't go up there. Can I get you back down easily? Up you get. Up you get. Oh, you've been doing a good job so far. Let's come back down. That's good boy, good boy. Hop on my arm again. Okay, don't hop on my arm. Let's do it again. Can we go sneeze? 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 One more. Sneeze? No, there you go. Izzy doesn't always do the copying right, does he? I ask him to copy me, but even though there's an almond at the end of it, he's not going to do that this time. A little bit like we know we don't always copy God right either, do we? We try to, we want to, but sometimes we get angry or we get upset or we just want things our own way as well. So like Izzy, do you do that sometimes? Yep, you do that sometimes. Like Izzy, sometimes we're good at copying and sometimes we're not good at copying. So I want to say to you today, don't think about what Izzy did at the end. Think about what he was doing at the beginning, and think about how we know God loves us. You're agreeing? Good boy for nodding. We think about we know God loves us. We know that God is with us in all things, don't we, Iz? Yep, you're going to give me a nod? Not quite. And so we know that in everything we can come to God and we can follow him. We can try and follow him. That's right. Yep. We can try and follow him knowing that he loves us and knowing that he's going to be with us in everything that we go through. Again, I hope everything's going really well for you. Yep. And Izzy sends on his regards as well. Pray that you're doing well. People from St. Andrews, hope to be able to see you again very soon back at church. But for now, from Izzy and I, we're just going to say, yep, God bless you. God be with you. And we can try with God's help in everything to be following him in all that we do. Thanks again, everybody. God bless. Are we going to give it one more try, mate? Sneeze. 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 Nah, we've done it. Thank you.